you so much for joining us today on behalf of United Way Pacific Northwest. We just want to take some time to honor you and thank you for the work that you're doing within our community. We're thrilled that you are our first IDA, Individual Development Account match. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we just want to take some time to get to know, who are you? Yeah. Tell us a little bit more about who you are and share your story about your business and how you got to this point.
Yeah. So my name is Ponce Durr. I'm the CEO and founder of Gapfundr. And our platform is directly geared towards supporting active attending college students, but then also those that are looking to go to college, raise the funds they need directly towards school. And so what we do is we work directly with the institutions that they want to attend, whether it be community colleges, trade schools, or universities, and we provide those funds directly to the university or school of their choice. We manage that for them so it never actually touches the student's hands. So if anybody's looking to contribute, they don't ever have to worry about if that money is going to be used in an inappropriate way. So we want to provide that security and then also that support for students as well.
It sounds like you've had some personal experience with this whole financial aid thing. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So back when I was in college myself, I was an RA, but then also I experienced as well the challenges that come with student loans. I had both sides of it, the challenge of experiencing the student loan side, but then also the benefits of being able to have all of that covered and being able to exit school without any student loan debt. Let me tell you, it's something that you don't really realize the benefits of it until you're actually out there in the real world. And so because of that, I want to spend a lot of time educating students as far as the importance of being financially mindful, but then also planning and raising the funds that they need towards school. During my time in college, I was an RA, so I got a lot of stories around students that had to drop out just for that financial reason. And so because of that, I really sat on this for a few years. I graduated back in 2009, so that was a good little time away. But during that time, I did a lot of work in social work, and I just kept coming back to wanting to provide this as a resource for college students.
So that sounds like it was something that you saw a need and filling the gap to moving into a passion, right?
Absolutely. I think that's the initial start of every entrepreneur, right? So yeah, I think that's also my origin as well.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about how did you hear about the IDA program?
Yeah. So there's a couple programs that are out there directly supporting up-and-coming startup businesses. One of those are through the Pacific Lutheran University, where they have a business program that educates entrepreneurs of all the different connections that are out there. So it's hard for entrepreneurs to know all of the resources that are available. And so fortunately, that's what our responsibility is. And that her name is Kirsten through PLU. So shout out to Kirsten. So she informed me of the United Way program. And so as soon as I saw it, I immediately applied for it. And just saw the amazing opportunity that was tied to it. So once I put my name in, I also got the support from Jennifer Roberts, who happens to be here as well. And so because of that, I was able to get through the program and do it in a very easy way. So it was a good experience.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
So again, talking a little bit more about your experience, did you experience any hiccups through the process, or did you feel it was a relatively straightforward moving process? You knew what to expect?
Yeah, I think it was pretty clear. I would only say the initial challenge with any first-time startup program is the communication.
Correct.
Right, and so you don't always know what to expect. Me being an entrepreneur, I don't know exactly what to expect, but then also what's the communication going to look like between us and the banks, or what's it going to look like from United Way? And so just understanding the complexity or all the different players that were a part of the process was just something that was a learning experience as I was getting through it. So just maybe frequently asked questions before any entrepreneur gets started would probably help clear a lot of that up.
Oh, I appreciate that feedback.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What do you think was one of the highlights of going through this program?
I would say being able to meet with a financial advisor was really a benefit, because one, it forced me to really think about on a very granular level what it is that I'm doing as far as a company and how we're going about allocating funds, not student funds, but specifically how we're doing our business, right? But then also rolling through and just making sure that we are staying financially, keeping a clear pathway for how we want to achieve our goals, not just current day, but then also for the future. So that was really beneficial, because usually entrepreneurs, you're just trying to figure it out on your own.
Right.
So you've got Excel spreadsheets, you maybe use a couple apps here and there, but you don't really have time to sit down with a financial advisor. So that was really huge. It was a really cool experience.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. What would be your advice to any other businesses or other individuals that are looking to enroll in this program?
I would say go for it. Many times entrepreneurs or anyone, you get so caught up on whether or not you will actually fit, if you fit the role, if you fit the demographic, if it's going to be as easy as it sounds, is there going to be more to it? I mean, just the questions can just be overwhelming. So I would say for any entrepreneur that's trying to apply for the program, I say there's no reason to hold back. Go for it.
I love that. I love that. And I guess one final question for you. Tell us what this $10,000 match, how is that going to benefit your program? What does that mean to you?
Yeah. Well, one of the biggest things that any company experiences is the challenge of having runway. Runway is basically a term that's used that we say, do you have enough space for you to actually take flight and get your program off the ground? What this will be able to do is it will be able to grant us more runway. It gives us more ability to really get our software where we want it to be able to provide a better user experience for college students, but then more importantly, it allows us to continue to keep ourselves afloat so that as we're continuing to grow our company, we're not wondering, okay, how are we going to be able to maneuver this or maneuver that in order for us to get the right amount of money? We can actually put the money where it needs to go with a mindful approach.
Right, right. Do you have any questions for us?
No. I honestly want to tell everyone thank you. Thank you for the process. Thank you for your role. This is really a great experience, and I hope that any entrepreneur that's going for this, I hope that they really do go for it.
So on behalf of United Way Pacific Northwest, we really want to congratulate you again for being our first IDA match. We want to honor your accomplishments today and award you the $10,000 match with a very big congratulations. And again, thank you so much for the amazing work that you're doing in our community. We are grateful and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.